Yo, what up guys, I'm Sammy and welcome back to the Soul Drop, and we've had some pretty interesting leaks, right? So Adidas is giving Anthony Edwards a signature shoe, which is, I don't know, do you guys think Anthony Edwards, I feel like he's pretty popular. He's had some crazy dunks as well. So I definitely feel like he'll move some shoes, right? So Anthony Edwards is getting his own signature shoe, and I posted this on my Instagram, right? So if you guys do want to follow my Instagram, it's right over here. It's the SoulDrop_IG. But yeah, okay, so yeah, I posted this on Instagram, and the comments were very on and off, right? I definitely feel like there were some really good ones and there were some really bad ones, right? So some people say it looks pretty good. Some people say, it's not that bad. And then some people are saying, you know, throw up emoji. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like usually it's either it's terrible or it's really good. It's never really like 50-50. So I don't know. For me personally, I feel like it's like, it doesn't look that good. Like, it looks actually really terrible. And it actually, I don't know, it looks like it'll be very bad for like a performance basketball shoe. But apparently this is Anthony Edwards' signature shoe, and of course he signed with Adidas. So a lot of people are saying it looks like a mash of the Dame 4, right? Which I guess not really, I don't really see it, but I definitely see like a Yeezy inspired design, right? Maybe more like the foam runners a little bit even, right? The foam runners, or like, does it look like the Quantum Zone? Not really, maybe, actually not really, right? But has that really like out there look, right? And we have this like really weird blue colorway, and also a white colorway, but yeah, the white one looks very Yeezy inspired, right? But that's more like a design, it looks like. But the actual like a picture of the sample of the actual shoe, it doesn't, I don't know guys, I don't like how that side piece looks right now, right? But yeah, and also it looks like it's a full-on one booty upper. There's no tongue, it's just all one piece, right? So it's similar to like the Yeezy 350s, right? And the laces, just like the Yeezys, the 350s, it looks like it goes through the upper, right? And I guess the laces, it looks like a rope lace, a very thick, nice rope lace. As far as like the price goes, what do you guys think? Adidas usually, I feel like, you know, they have more like cheaper shoes, right? So I feel like it's gonna be around like 110, maybe 120 bucks even. But if it was like 100 bucks, I feel like that'd be dope, because of course they have Hardens. Hardens are more like the premium price for premium signature shoe lines. It's more expensive. They have the Trae Youngs. Dame is actually really dope because, you know, he's had a signature shoe for a while, and once a signature shoe line kind of progresses, the tech gets better and it gets a little bit more expensive, right? Usually. But Damian Lillard says, you know, for the fans, people that can't afford more expensive shoes, he wants to keep the price of his shoes down for the fans. So I feel like that's really dope. We can see the Adidas logo in the back, right, in the heel. And then, yeah, so what do you guys think? Is it like plastic or is it foam? Right, and this is a really crappy picture, so we can't really tell. But looking at the actual like shoe, like the real life sample, it looks like it's plastic, right? Like in the heel, if you look, it looks like it's detached, right? So you can see a little bit of the foam, it looks like, and then right when it kind of curves up, it looks like it looks like plastic, right? It looks like a different piece from the actual foam. And also, is the netted part plastic or is it foam, right? If it was plastic, hopefully it's like a softer type of plastic, because if it was hard, then I don't think it would be very comfortable. It will make the overall shoe super stiff as well, just because it's on the side of the shoe. But if it's like foam, that's also kind of weird. I'm guessing it's more plastic, like probably like a softer type of plastic, like a rubbery type of plastic, right? But yeah, I'm guessing the lateral containment's gonna be freaking amazing, just because look at that, you know what I mean? So you have all of that as a lateral cage, and also I guess the foam does come up acting as a sidewall, but also like, what is the foam? If you look at the heel, I mean, the overall cushion looks super duper low to the ground. Obviously it's not Boost, right? And it doesn't look like it's Light Strike. Maybe Bounce. You know, Adidas likes to use Bounce a lot, especially on their cheaper shoes, so I'm guessing it's probably Bounce. But also in the heel, you can see like behind the actual net, there's a little bit more foam, right? So when I first looked at it, I was like, yo, the heel cushion looks super thin. But if you look behind the net, it looks like the foam is still like kind of thick there. But also, like, I wonder if they're gonna be using a softer strobe board. Like, for example, in like the Harden Volume 7 or in the BYWs, they have like that softer strobe board and also a cutout in the heel, but that's only for boost, right? So hopefully the step in comfort is nice, but I don't know, guys. And also we don't have a picture of the traction. You know, Anthony Edwards, he's very explosive. He's also very, very quick, so he needs very good traction. Also, pretty good impact protection. He's super athletic too, but he is younger, so maybe he doesn't care about impact protection as much right now. But yeah, I don't know, guys. Like the actual design of the shoe, like in the design, like how it's drawn, it looks dope. But the sample version, like in real life, it does not look dope. And also, I'm pretty worried about the heel containment. As you guys can see, so you can see in the heel it's super cupped, which is very, very good for heel containment. But if you look at this part right here, it does look pretty loose. You know, I mean, I guess I didn't really have any issues with the Dame 4, so hopefully it plays like the Dame 4, but yeah, actually, yeah, the overall silhouette does look like the Dame 4, but it looks very like Yeezy inspired, right? So I guess I do see the Dame 4 a little bit now, but yeah, what do you guys think as far as the Anthony Edwards shoe goes, right? And also we have some pictures of some more pictures of the Luka 2, and it's in this really dope light blue colorway. And Luka 2 should be coming out soon. I've heard some rumors that it's already out in Asia. So if it's already out in Asia, it should be coming out pretty damn soon, right? The Luka 1 has been out for quite a while. So yeah, I mean, I'm pretty damn excited about it. I feel like it's going to be a very responsive shoe. It looks like it's going to perform really similarly to the Luka 1s. Hopefully the cushion is a little bit better, but it looks pretty damn stiff from the actual pictures. So there is the Luka 2, and also we have some pictures of the MB.03. So that's why I got the MB signature shoe line right here, right? So of course we got the MB1 right here. This is the Rick and Morty colorway. I love the MB1, it's super duper nice. The MB1 low was a lot worse just because there was a good amount of heel slippage and the traction with the solid rubber outsole was actually a lot worse. For me, in my personal experience, the translucent was super nice. And then switching to this, it wasn't nice, right? And then the MB2 was super nice as well. I like the MB2. And also the MB2 low should be coming out soon. There were some leaked images, right? But now we have some pictures of the MB3, right? So it looks like we have a Rick and Morty colorway of the MB3, which is awesome. I love Rick and Morty, and the Rick and Morty, I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you guys think the MB1 Rick and Morty was better or the MB2 Rick and Morty, right? So we have that, and also we have some other colorways as well. And I guess like on the tongue, you can see like this design, whatever. I think this is LaMelo's tattoo or something. But yeah, it looks like very slimy. You know, like in the MB2 slime colorway, like on the sides, you can see like the rubber outsole coming up. It looks more like slime coming up, and that looks really, really cool. I like that design a lot. It kind of reminds me of the teeth design, you know, from like Kyrie's signature shoe line. But I don't know, it just looks really, really cool, right? And as far as the foam goes, they're probably using nitro foam, but I don't know, like, what is that line design? Yeah, you guys can see that on the lateral side. Like, what is that line design? Is that cage? Is that gonna be like a plastic cage? Because that might be a little overkill just because you have the rubber outsole coming up anyway, right? But in the heel, it does look pretty exposed on the lateral side, but in the back of the heel, it looks pretty caged, right? And then the upper, right? So we have, you know, it was the actual drawing of the shoe, but we have an actual picture of like the front of the shoe, right? On top, like a top view. And we have 3 lines in the toe box for 3, I guess, right? So we know that it's a third signature shoe, I guess, right? And then obviously we can see LaMelo's like tattoo design or whatever on the tongue. And then also like on the bottom of the tongue, it says not from here. And yeah, there's a pretty interesting design on the upper though, but it looks to be, okay, so it looks like a mesh material. Like if you look at where the claw marks are, I guess, but then over that, is it like fuse? Right? I'm tired of fuse. Please stop using fuse. This was way too much fuse in the MB2. But yeah, it looks very similar, right? The tongue looks pretty much the exact same, which I like because the tongue had a good amount of padding. The ankle area, probably gonna have a lot of padding as well. It's just hopefully the material is a little bit softer, you know what I mean? Because this also felt a little like, I don't know, it just felt a little stiff and also very, very cheap, right? And also we have a picture of the outsole, right? So in the heel, we have 2 slits for some reason. Why not 3? It's a 3, right? And then for both of the shoes, it says rare, which is kind of I don't know. And also in this colorway, it looks to be a semi-translucent outsole, and then the black part looks to be a solid black rubber. But yeah, the traction in the MB1 and the MB2 was really nice. Again, besides a solid rubber outsole. So hopefully, like, I don't know, a lot of the colorways in the MB1 and the MB2 were translucent. So I'm guessing the MB3 is gonna have a lot of translucent or semi-translucent outsole. So hopefully, you know, the rubber compound is good and hopefully the traction is really nice. But I am pretty confident it's gonna be a solid performer for traction. So yeah, tell us what you guys think of the MB3. But that about wraps it up for leaks, and I'm super duper excited about the MB3, and also I'm very curious about the AE1, right? But anyways, tell us your thoughts down in the comment section below. That's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.